I got an idea. Let's do this, bro. I think I think this is the fight to make. I think it's the perfect time to do this. I think this is the perfect somebody's has got to go, bro. The loser leaves town, bro. This is the perfect time to do this, bro. Like genuinely, I don't know any fighters on the UFC roster that's in more of aura debt than these two right here. And what better thing to do to sort this out? We make these niggas fight. You can put this as a pay per view opener. You can put it as the main event of the prelims of a pay per view. You can put this as a fight night co-main event. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But this is the perfect time to do this fight. You can't say it's not the perfect time to do this fight, bro. If you say it's not, you don't want to see this fight. You genuinely just don't like storylines, bro. You genuinely don't like, somebody's career being in the UFC being on the line, bro. This is the perfect time because both of their best is going to be against the wall. Both these niggas on tour in the UFC. Both these niggas came over as like looking like highly touted prospects. Patchy Mix came over looking like, oh man, he was talking this shit, bro. Patchy Mix was talking. He was like, man, I already told Marab that we might have to fight, man, and it's nothing personal, but I just want to fight for my dreams. Bitch, who's what? Then you got Kyle Sakura coming over. Hey, he's a knockout artist, bro. He beat Manel Kopp, bro. Manel Kopp took Pantoja to a decision. It was a competitive decision too, bro. He beat Manel Kopp. He got stars by Manel Kopp too. We don't talk about that, but came over. First, let's talk about what's one of y'all niggas that y'all think worse though. What's one of y'all think worse though? Like, let's talk about Patchy Mix first. Patchy Mix came over from Bellator. I'm talking about this nigga was a champion, multi-time champion. He had knocked out Rafion Stotts, beat Magomedov. He beat Patchy Mix genuinely he wasn't bad in Bellator. He really wasn't. He was definitely kind of one-dimensional. He definitely was still flat-footed, but he didn't look as bad. Granted, it's different levels. We've seen this already, bro. There's no, if you wanted the PFL stands and you like, oh, the PFL, that's good competition, bro. It's just, they don't get their chance. No, nigga, the PFL has nothing on the UFC, bro. It's just the truth. And I don't get paid by the UFC to say this shit. It's just the truth. But Patchy Mix genuinely, he was a multi-time Bellator champion. He gets to call up, man. He didn't fight for a little minute, too. From his fight, the last fight in the Bellator, PFL Bellator, and to his first fight in the UFC, he didn't fight for a little minute. But he said he trains year-round. He took the opportunity to fight Mario Bautista on short notice against Mario Bautista. And he was like, bro, I'm looking through him. People were genuinely cheering for Patchy. That's when Mario Bautista had no aura. That Jose Aldo fight, everybody hated this nigga. Everybody was like, bro, please, Patchy, save us. Do it, please. He's talking big game. I'm going to finish this guy, bro. I'm going to finish him. I'm looking through him. I'm already looking at the title. I'm looking through all these bantamweights. I'm the best bantamweight in the world. Okay, you're talking a big game, nigga. You better go out there and perform. Like, you saying all this, you better go out there and get this nigga out of there. If you don't get him out of there in the first, at least get him out of there in the second, third. At least just get him out of there, bro. If you don't get him out of there, at least look impressive while you fight. This nigga Patchy Mix went out there, stood in front of Mario Bautista, flat-footed, not moving his head, not trying to cut angles, not trying to grapple, not trying to clinch. Just throwing that bum-ass fucking right hand that's slow as fuck, and he was getting his head bounced back. Mario Bautista genuinely was looking like Prime Max Holloway, bro. He was looking great. Talking about Mario Bautista had him bloodied up, busted up, everything. Everything, bro. Bautista genuinely looked good. He looked so good that they gave him a number one contender fight against Umar Nurmagomedov, bro. And I granted, Mario Bautista is on a good win streak. So I give him that. And he fought this dude on short notice when he was originally supposed to fight Cheeto. So I give him that, bro. That he didn't look, he deserved to fight Umar. Gotta talk about that too. But then, so Patchy Mix, that ain't bad, bro. You short notice, man. Short notice. Mario was really good. We just saw the fight he had against Umar. He was competitive, never quit on himself. Umar's just the next level. So that loss to Mario Bautista ain't even that bad. Okay. Let's get this nigga another fight, but we're gonna put him on the prelims again. He's gonna fight Jakub Wislas, a Polish fighter. Up and coming guy. Looks great. Was a champion in another promotion. Not a bad fighter. Good striking. More of a grappler. Okay, we're gonna fight him, but Patchy Mix the better grappler. He should be the overall better fighter. Okay, cool. Jakub genuinely went out there and in the first round, the first exchange, he got on Patchy Mix's ass early. Kick, boom. Right in his shit. Boom. He was looking good, bro. Jakub looked great. And I'm like, Patchy Mix is doing what Patchy Mix does. He's Patchy Mix matching again. He's doing that thing again. He's doing the best Patchy Mix impression. He's doing it. And yeah, the fight, he lost by split decision. A lot of people say he got robbed. No, he didn't deserve to win that fight. Didn't do enough, bro. Like genuinely, if you supposed to be that next level, don't let a fight even go like that, bro. You supposed to be that next level. You talk this big game, don't let the fight go like that. He lost. Now he's on to a UFC. Let's move to his counterpart, bro. The dude that he should get booked against next. He said he's moving up the bantamweight, so this is the perfect time. Maybe the 125-pound weight cut is too much. Only perfect way to see is you put him up against Patchy Mix. Patchy Mix not going to move his head off the center line. Free KO for Kyle Sakura. Anyway, Kyle Sakura, he came over from Rising, highly touted prospect, man. Look, knockout artist. Oh, we got a knockout artist at flyweight. He never made flyweight before though. He been cutting to 135, but he never made flyweight before. Makes flyweight against Pantoja. Everybody's like, man, Pantoja better watch out, bro. He's gonna get chinned. Like, he's gonna chin Pantoja. I know a lot of nerds and a lot of geeks who don't really know nothing about fighting picked them to beat Pantoja. Like, people were genuinely like, man, he's gonna beat Pantoja. Like, how? He's just gonna knock him out. He's not just gonna starch Pantoja. No, it's not gonna happen. He went out there. He landed a flying knee that really didn't land. The knee didn't land flush. It was more of his thigh. It's a lot of close-up angles you can see of that knee that really show it didn't land flush, but landed it. Then after that, got taken down. He got dropped, bro. Like, Pantoja dropped him, struck him, out wrestled him, and submitted him all within 2 rounds. All within 2 rounds. This happened all within 2 rounds, bro. Like, Pantoja made him look like zero. Pantoja is the next level, though, granted. So, like I said, he's the next level, bro. We've seen it. His next fight, he looked great. So, we ain't gonna hold too much weight on that. Let's talk about his next fight, though. Now, his next fight takes the cake, bro. Tim Elliott, bro. Y'all know Tim Elliott, bro. If you've been watching the sport, you know Tim Elliott. So that name should ring a bell, right? If you don't know Tim Elliott, look up Tim Elliott versus Demetrius Johnson. You might be saying, Osama, how's that relevant? Tim Elliott fought Demetrius Johnson for the title. Yeah. Mighty Mouse. The same Demetrius Johnson that's been retired and that's been gone from the UFC for like years. It's been away from the UFC for years. So you're probably like, bro, did he fight him like his last fight? No, he fought the nigga like when Mighty Mouse was on his run. That's when he fought him. So Tim Elliott is nearing the age of 40 years old. I think he is 40 years old. If he's not, he's almost 40. And they give Kyle Sakura a quote-unquote layup fight because they want him to be able to compete. He's still ranked. He got ranked after he lost to Pantoja the way he did. Got ranked as flyweight. He got ranked. And they wanted him to at least get a win, bro. Go out there and knock Tim Elliott out. He was like a minus 300 something favorite. Everybody's like, bro, he's going to knock Tim out, bro. He's going to knock Tim out. And guess what happened, bro? He went out there in the first round and got outworked. Got outstruck. Just got out goofy by fucking Tim Elliott. He's a goofy fighter. That's what he does. And the second round comes along. Guess what? I said Pantoja. Asakura still can't grapple. He's on the ground with Tim Elliott. He gets a mounted guillotine. And Tim Elliott submits him. He gets him out of there, bro. He submitted him. And you might be, man, Tim Elliott got to be good, bro. He's still doing, no, Tim Elliott was 9-11 in the UFC before this win against Kyle Sakura. He's 10-11 now, with his last win being Kyle Sakura by submission in the second round after domination. So second round submission. At least Patchy Mix ain't getting finished, right? He ain't getting finished. He losing by decision, but he ain't getting finished, though. Like, he lost by decision. He lost by split decision to Jacob. Then he lost by unanimous decision to Mario. Like, it's not like he's getting finished. Kyle Sakura is getting finished at flyweight. Everybody good beats Tim Elliott, bro. Like, Tim Elliott said it, bro. Like, if you can't beat me, you probably shouldn't be ranked. He said this, bro. You can go look it up. He said, like, if you can't beat me, you probably shouldn't be ranked. That's the truth, though. Tim Elliott, like, he's fighting still, but it's not like he's doing anything crazy. He's just being himself, being goofy, being funky. And he ran through Asakura in 2 rounds. It's just something about this nigga in round 2 submission that he loves so much, bro. Just something about it. But I think we booked this fight for one of the early cards next year. I think a February card would be good. You can put it as a pay-per-view opener, or you can put it put this shit on the prelims. Never mind, bro. Put this shit on the prelims because this shit probably gonna be ass. Maybe Patchy Mix out grapples him and gets a submission, or maybe Asakura starches him on the feet, bro. Either way it goes. Maybe one of those outcomes need to happen so the other gets cut, bro. Somebody's O has got to go, bro. Somebody's always got to go. The battle of the defeated, gang. It's the ultimate battle of the defeated. Loser leaves town match. I think I cook with this, bro. I think I cook with this matchmaker, bro. They need to really hire me to be matchmaker, bro. Because these are matchmaker matches that get people watching. Not fucking Amir Albazi versus Kyle Sakura, bro. No one wants to see that shit. No one wants to see that fight, bro. We know what's going to happen. But I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another YouTube video. Y'all know, keep showing love, keep showing support. Keep these videos coming. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere. I love y'all boys, and as always, I'm going to see y'all on the next one.